Hello, welcome to another installment of Comparative Reasoning. I'm your host, Cedric Kennedy, and I have been hearing and seeing the titles of Dems blame Russiagate, or the Russians or Russiagate for George Floyd. Okay. So, I've seen that, MSNBC, and there's a few other outlets, news, like newspaper outlets and things like that, and people on the interwebs, on the YouTubes, that's talking about the Russians had everything to do with it. Okay, now I want you. Let's just go over this real quick. First and foremost, when you blame an outside entity for your situation, you've done it. You're guilty. That's it. It's that simple. You did it. And some of you may say, how did the Dems do it? The Democrats don't know. No, the Democrats are just as racist as the Republicans. It's just that they aren't so out with it. Not like you think. That literally the Democrats are the ones that when they take office, they don't make the measures. They don't make the policies. They don't take things to task. They do not hold these people accountable. These brutalizing, murderous cops and vigilantes and racist groups. They do not stop the propaganda. They don't stop the spread. When they had a House majority for 8 years, they did nothing to stop it. When Clinton was in control for his 8 years, they did nothing to stop it. When Carter was in control, nothing. Obama, nothing. The Democrats have done nothing to quell this vitriol against black and brown people. They haven't done anything like that. So they are complicit. They too have stood alongside that cop that put a knee to Floyd. That cop that shot that black kid trying to get home to his family. That cop that tried to kill that kid, but he got away flipping over fences and stuff. They tried, and they couldn't get him. At least in that video, the cops that killed, Gray and Castile and Rice and Bland, all of these, they are capitulate. They are a part of it. They did it too because they had the ability, the policy, the stroke, the wherewithal, and everything to stop it. But they chose not to. Literally, perfectly, accurately, in the center of a bullseye, they let it happen. This is the definition of letting something happen. You can stop it, but you choose not to. Because if you do, you don't get paid, and those racists won't like you anymore, and you won't get voted in. That's really all it is. So these Dems, they're blaming the Russians because they don't want to take fault in what they did not want to stop, because they too are just as racist as these cops, just as racist as these vigilantes, just as racist as these apathetic people. That is the truth. That is the truth. And Russians, are they just as bad? Are they actually guilty? Do they have something to do with it? You know what? I hold them equally responsible. I'm going to tell you why. Because they wanted to meddle in U.S. politics just as much as the U.S. meddled in politics around the world. So since you want to meddle in our politics, which are bathed in racism, misogyny, and bigotry, and xenophobia, and all of that, you want to meddle in our politics, then you too are a part of those politics. You too are in charge and culpable with those policies that allow such destruction, genocide, racism, and everything else that's negative that goes on in this country. All right? You're in charge of it. That's you. It's that simple. So Russia, you want to meddle in our shit, then you're a part of it. That's how I see it. Fuck y'all anyway. Y'all racist as fuck too. Every place around this damn planet is racist. Thank you, evangelicals. Thank you, white supremacist political parties and people in charge spreading that shit around the world. Oh yeah, you didn't know? Yeah, I keep saying it. Black Panthers were actually in China talking about trying to get some damn peace, trying to do good. And what happened? That got shut down. Why? Think about that. Just think about that. So yes, Democrats trying to blame Russians for George Floyd's death, which, you know what? I'm going to do this real time because y'all seeing that, and I'm a little dyslexic, and I'm going to fix it because I saw it up there. I just saw it. There you go. Y'all can see me typing it up there. There we go. Fix his name. But yeah, you're all a part of it, and I hold you all equally accountable and responsible. And the truth is, anyone that listens to this, anyone that hears this, every single person that is not progressive, that is in office of any level, they are going to allow the business as usual of killing black, brown, and poor people in the United States of America. Every single person in any office of any level is going to allow the progress of murder with the cops as their fence. Vote them out. Voting is still a thing. It still is a thing. It is still a voice. And in order to win a war, you got to hit something on every single front that there is. You got to hit them streets. You got to stop giving these big corporations your money. You got to vote these racists out. You got to vote in the progressives. You got to not take these lying, murderous, racist cops at their words about walking and marching with you, because if they were going to march with you now, they should have been marching with you 60 years ago. It's that simple. No one that beat my black ass for 40 years gets to march with me on the 41st year. That person get a bottle cracked upside their head before that happens. Just think about that. That's officer friendly. That's what that is. And officer friendly will jack you up. So Russians, Democrats, you're the racist. And you've been in charge for a while. And if my voice can reach any protester, if my voice can reach anyone out there, you all need to be voted out. Bar none, hands down. All those big companies, Walmart, Target, if you can help it, don't shop there. If you can help it. If you ain't got a choice, then I understand, you get a pass. But best is go for what you need only. That's it. Cedric Kennedy, Comparative Reasoning. Please like, share, subscribe. Honestly, share, and share alike. Thank you for listening.